Hi, welcome back to English with a Twist. I'm Sarah. Today we will be discussing the 10 popular foods you will find in the United States. Right now, I am in the United States. I am visiting the United States. The food here is a little different than you would find in many other places or locations around the world. If you are visiting the United States for the first time, you may feel a little intimidated, a little nervous about what kind of food you will encounter in the grocery stores and in the restaurants here. But it is good to know what kind of food you will see on the menus at the restaurants here. Maybe also the grocery stores here. Let's get into the list. Let's start with number one. Number one is hot dogs. Yes, a very common food found in the United States, especially at carnivals. You can see hot dog stands in some cities, such as Chicago or New York. You can find hot dog stands at some of the beaches in the United States. They may set up their stand on the sidewalk of the shore. Hot dogs are an inexpensive food. They are made of different parts of the animal, usually beef. You can probably find hot dogs made with different kinds of meats, and it is processed and put in a casing so that it takes on a long circular shape. Hot dogs are eaten in a bun, a hot dog bun. Usually, hot dog buns are made with wheat or white flour, but today you can find hot dog buns made with many different types of flours. Hot dogs typically come with toppings such as ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise, pickle relish, onions, jalapenos, hot sauce, and on and on and on. You get your hot dog the way that you like it. Food number two is hamburgers. Everyone knows hamburgers. Hamburgers are made of beef, ground up, made into a patty. They may put spices as well as an egg to hold the shape together. And it may be cooked on a grill or a griddle, or even a skillet. Some people may bake it or air fryer. There's so many ways to cook a hamburger. You can get hamburger with a hamburger bun. That's two pieces of bread, one put on top, one put on the bottom. A hamburger bun is typically made of enriched wheat flour. But today, there are many different options for hamburger buns. Typically, hamburger will have toppings, just like the hot dog. You can get tomato, onion, lettuce, cheese, ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise, pickles, and hot sauce. And the list can go on and on with the toppings as well. But those are the ones that are common for hamburger. Food number three is French fries. No one absolutely knows where French fries were invented. There are many different ideas, but a French fry is made of potato. It can be cut in different shapes. It can be put into a long cylinder shape, or you could get thick cut fries, also known as steak fries. That is available at some restaurants. At fast food restaurants, you can probably find French fries in a square shape. Maybe they call them waffle fries. Essentially, it's all the same thing, many different shapes. They can put seasonings on it or maybe just salt. Typically, French fries are eaten with ketchup. I love my French fries with only ketchup. Some people like to dip their French fries in mayonnaise. I don't like this. Some people like to combine different sauces together to make a unique sauce. Maybe ketchup and mayonnaise. Or maybe mayonnaise with a hot sauce. Any way you like it, you can eat your French fries, or you can eat them plain. No sauce at all. Just one French fry after another. Food number 4 is pizza. Americans love pizza. We love to have pizza in different ways. In New York, people usually like thin crust pizza. It's very thin. Now in Chicago, very different. In Chicago, people like deep dish pizza and many toppings. Maybe a lot of meat. Meat lovers pizza is very common in the United States. But now, you can get pizza with any topping that you can imagine. There's vegan pizza, there's dairy-free pizza, there's pizza with pineapple on it and ham, and they call that Hawaiian-style pizza. Pizza comes with multiple toppings, typically cheese, vegetables, and meat. Food number 5 is meatloaf. Something you probably have not encountered where you are located. Meatloaf it's a loaf of meat. It's a loaf of meat. Typically, meatloaf contains egg, onion, spices, and it's all mixed in together. Many people will use their hands. You get the best mixture with meatloaf. And then there's a sauce put on top. The sauce may be a combination of tomato ketchup and brown sugar. When you bake meatloaf in the oven, it becomes moist and juicy, but also the sauce caramelizes and has a sweet, tangy flavor. I like meatloaf. Okay, food number 6 is mashed potatoes. Now, mashed potatoes literally are potatoes that are mashed. Mash the potatoes. Usually use a potato masher. It's the easiest way to get the job done. And some people will add milk, butter, maybe garlic powder, salt, or pepper. Many people like mashed potatoes with gravy. Now that's very delicious, but it's very rich. Food number 7 is salad. Salad can be made of any vegetables that you may find. You could chop them up or throw them together, but typically if you are at someone's house eating a meal or you are at a restaurant, you will notice that repeatedly when people say salad, it's typically a leafy green, some sort of lettuce, such as iceberg lettuce or romaine lettuce or green leaf lettuce. There's many types of lettuces. Lettuce that has been torn with some chopped vegetables, such as tomato, carrot, celery, red onion, and it may contain croutons, and with a wide variety of salad dressings that you can choose how you would like on your salad. Maybe some shredded cheese or cubed cheese and maybe croutons. You may get bacon bits on your salad. Now for salad, many people eat salad with dressing. There are so many salad dressings available in the United States. You can find your favorite and request it because it'll probably always be available wherever you go. Food number 8 is chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup is made with chicken, usually shredded, though chicken breasts, and it has chicken broth, carrot, noodles, maybe egg noodles or a different type of wheat noodle. And it may also contain celery and maybe some other vegetables. It's very basic. It doesn't usually come very elaborate. Chicken noodle soup is more of a basic meal, not too many spices, just maybe a couple of herbs, thyme, maybe marjoram, not a lot. Chicken noodle soup is very comforting when you don't feel good. Your mom may make you chicken noodle soup when you get the flu or a cold when growing up as a child in the United States. Chicken noodle soup is very comforting, but it's also very nourishing. It helps you feel better. Food number 9 might be a lot of people's favorite. Steak. Many people in the United States love steak. Steak comes from the cow. American steak typically comes from cows from within the country of the United States. It comes in many different ways. You could get different cuts that could be lean or fatty. You could get a T-bone or a flank or so many different types of steak. Steak may be cooked with some seasoning, either salt and pepper, or it could be cooked with steak seasoning on top, which is usually a blend of spices. Steak is usually grilled in the United States, and you can get it rare, medium rare, medium well, or well done. You can find the best way that you like your steak and always request your steak to be cooked in that way when you're at a restaurant. Rare steak is more raw, whereas well done steak is more cooked. Steak can be eaten with ketchup or stick sauce. Some people use Worcestershire sauce. That word is for debate on how to pronounce it, but that's how I pronounce it. Some people prefer to eat their steak with no sauce. Steak is a favorite of many people within and outside the United States. Steak can be the most expensive item on a menu if you are at a restaurant. Enjoy your steak how you like it, with sauce or without sauce. Now food number 10. We're at the last. So popular American food, number 10 is chicken pot pie. It's another comforting dish that you can find in different places within the United States. Many people will make it at home, or they can buy it at a restaurant or in the grocery store and reheat it in the oven or in the microwave. Chicken pot pie, it has a pie shape. It's made in a pie pan. It's got a crust on the bottom and it has filling inside, usually cooked cubed chicken, cut carrots, peas, celery. It has spices, but it's not spicy or hot at all. Chicken pot pie may have a gravy inside, which makes it moist and delicious, and it has a crust on top. It's very beautiful to see. The crust is very pretty, and it's baked in the oven. When chicken pot pie comes out, it may be cut in a pie shape and served on a plate, and you enjoy it just as it is. Chicken pot pie is very comforting, and it's becoming harder to find in the United States, but it's still a very common, popular food in the food history of the United States. Many of our grandmothers have made us a chicken pot pie multiple times throughout our life as a family meal. Now, these were 10 popular foods that you can find within America or the United States. It's not an exclusive list. There are many other popular foods that you can find here. We will make future videos discussing more popular foods that you will find in the United States. If you have a chance to try any of these foods, I encourage you to. Enjoy the food that you encounter. It tells you about the people, about the history, about the land and the animals of that place. So these were 10 popular American foods that you can find within the United States. Are you traveling to the United States from another country? Are you learning English? If you are, I encourage you to go check out this video. It's a video of me and my husband, Israel. It is an English conversation about our travels, how I traveled from Latin America to the United States, and how he traveled back home from within Costa Rica. Go check out that video of our English conversation. Don't miss it. Until then, this is Sarah. Thank you for joining us on English with a Twist. I'll see you in the next one.